Now I want to tell you a maise derech agav, just a maise. I heard this from my Rabbi Reuben, who's the Rav of Beis David Gershon, is already all of our Shalom, the Chen Lebracha by the police station. So one of the many stories he told me was, and again, I don't know if these stories are true, but these are the stories he told me, that the Berditchever Rav, the holy Rabbi Levi Yitzchak Berditchever, was a Rav in a place called Pinsk. Pinsk is in Russia, which was a stronghold of the Misnagdim. You know, the most important city was Vilna. The second most important city was Shklov. The third most important city was Minsk. And the fourth most important city may have been Pinsk, may. And the Pinsk Rav was a Hasidic Rebbe, and a Gaon Elam. Don't you know was a Gaon Elam? It's a long, complicated story, but they threw him out of Pinsk. In the 1780s, they threw him out of Pinsk. And that's when he moved to Berditchever, which is in the Ukraine. So Rabbi Reuben told me that it says in the Chassidish Maaseh Bichlach that the Berditchever had an afila. He lost his moichin. He lost his... For a tzaddik, simcha is the foundation of the Ruach Hakodesh. And when he loses the simcha, he loses the Ruach HaKodesh. So the Berditchever Rav lost his Ruach HaKodesh. He had katnos, as we call it, as opposed to gadlus, because of the being broken by this expulsion. So the way Rabbi Reuben told me the story was the Berditchever lived by the Kozhnitzer Magid in Kozhnitzer. We sold Kozhnitzer. And the Kozhnitzer Magid was looking after the Berditchever. As is the derech of many Hasidic Rebbes, not from Chabad, the Kozhnitzer Magid was the Shliach Tzibri. He davened himself for the Yomid every day in Shabbos. So one Shabbos, when he got to Shachris, and he's supposed to say Yismach Moshe b'matnas chelke, and of course Yismach Moshe b'matnas chelke means that all week Moshe Rabbeinu loses these lights, loses this Ruach HaKodesh because the world is in darkness. And Klayochel on the Madreg of Moshe Rabbeinu, there's an Indian of Katnus. When it comes Shabbos, Moshe gets these elevators and he rejoices in the higher Ruach HaKodesh. So the Kozhnitzer Magid said in Chazar Sashat, he said loud, the whole minyan heard him, Yismach Levi Yitzchak b'matnas chelke. Instead of saying Yismach Moshe, he said Yismach Levi Yitzchak. The Berditchever Rav Yartzeit was 3 days ago. Meaning that the Eibishter should give back to the Berditchever Rav his Ruach HaKodesh. Unkachava. That's the story he told me. That the Kozhnitzer Magid said, Yismach Levi Yitzchak b'matnas chelke. And just like it says in Kabbalah that on Shabbos, Moshe Rabbeinu is given a higher Ruach HaKodesh, and therefore there's a higher Simcha. And of course, it becomes 6 of one or half a dozen of the other. First you have the Simcha, then the Ruach HaKodesh. First you have the Ruach HaKodesh, and then you have the Simcha. So the Kozhnitzer Magid, who was a big tzaddik, said, Yitzchak Levi Yitzchak b'matnas chelke. And the Berditchever Rav got back his Ruach HaKodesh, and then he moved to Berditchever and he opened up a shop. This is a story he told me. I don't know if the story is true, but the Inyan is emes, that by tzaddikim, there's no such thing as depression by tzaddikim. They can't be depressed, because they have no Yetzer Hara, nefesh habamis. But they could be withdrawn. They could lose their joy. They could lose the light, the Ruach HaKodesh, the inspiration from the Eibishter, which even in the biggest tzaddik is beyond their own achievement, beyond their own earnings. It's an inspiration from on high. So it says in Hadizah, even Moshe Rabbeinu lost it in the second Luchas, and he only gets it on Shabbos and on Yom Tov, Shabbos. So Berditchever Rav had such a story, such an experience,